Thank you. Have a good day. Bye. Mm. Good morning, friends. How are you today? Hello, everybody. Hey, hey, girl, hey. So I was taking today off because I wanted to get things done around the house because I need to get things ready for my big sale and I wanted to clean and I got a dumpster that's supposed to be picked up in 2 days and I wanted to get the garage clean and it's raining. It's the first day in 6 months that it's rained. So I was not being productive this morning. So now here I am. This is my attempt in being productive. Do you like Chucky? That's my Chucky back there. He's my mascot. He's a Roomba. He's a Roomba. So I'm going to sell some stuff. I don't know what. We're going to dig through some boxes. He is awesome. I'm glad you like him. He's my best friend. Let me tell you about my best friend. Hi, Bree Bree. No, I am doing go bookmark it right now. I am doing a 50K show. So here's my thing. It is in 2 weeks from today. I'm doing 50,000 followers, 50 hours, 5,000 items, or 500 giveaways, whatever one I get to first. I think that I can sell 5,000 items before I hit the 50 hours. I'm hoping that I get to 50K by then, but I would like to be at 50K by my 3-year anniversary, which is Halloween. So that is my goal. I needed to learn how to take these lights out. I need to climb up there. Wowza. It's going to be exciting. Are you excited? I'm excited. Are you excited? I'm excited. It's going to be awesome. So I hope y'all can join me. Go bookmark it. Plan on entertaining me for the entire day. What day is this happening? I'm starting it Monday the 27th, I believe, if I can get everything ready. I was really hoping to get some stuff done today, and now I was not being productive at home because it's raining and crappy. So I came here to sell some stuff, and then my accountant just called, and I have to go to the thank you for my little cat toy. I have to go see my accountant before 5 o'clock today. So I'm gonna do a quick show. We're gonna sell some stuff. I'm gonna show you some things, but we're gonna talk. But yes, go bookmark that. 27th, 50K, 50. What am I doing? 50K, 50 hours, 5,000 items, 500 followers. It's gonna be so much fun. Good morning, Vinyl. It's gonna be a party, Hannah. I do have to call. Where's Ho? Someone tag Ho for me. I do have to call that lady today and see when she wants me to come pick up the stuff. What's up, Tranquility? Tranquility texted us the other day in our group chat and she said, should I change my name? And I was like, Monica? Or the baby's name? Or Tranquility? I need more information. Don't change your name. I like Tranquility Antiques. There's definitely something to be said to have a place to go and sell to. Yes. So I think that's what my issue was this morning. My kids are home today, which anytime my kids are home, I just want to hang out. You're here for the eggplant. Hey-o, lots of eggplants over there. I just want to hang out with my kids. And they're going to help me clean. Cole's is cleaning. He was like, if you go to work, I'll clean the living room. I'll bring this to the road. I'll do that. I'm like, okay. So he's going to do a little bit while I'm gone. And if I leave here, if I pack here and then I go to the accountant and then I go home, I can get some stuff. My issue is I paid for this. I got this dumpster. There's 0 things in this dumpster. I've thrown away 0 things. Now, it's because I did stuff this weekend. I enjoyed myself. I had a great weekend, but I have not been doing what I'm supposed to be doing. So today I was not motivated at home. I was grumpy and miserable. So I drove here and it's much better. It's much better to leave the house and get motivated. And now I should be able to stay motivated for the rest of the day as long as I don't just go home and be a bum. But anyway, what was I saying? I was saying something else before that. Oh, the 50K show. I hate the lighting in here. We're going to fix the lighting in here at some point. You know, it's not as bad if I do it this way because it's kind of in the middle. Oh, you know what else? I posted a picture of myself the other day. Redneck, what are you talking about? Y'all, I'm not the redneck today. We're not redneck drunk today. Can you show my hubby your sign? I would love to. I would love to show you my sign. Hold on, let me plug it in. I don't know if I can reach the plug right now. Oh, did you hear my niece? Old lady. Did you hear my niece? Okay, let's see. Okay. Hold on. Ready? There's my sign. But watch. Look at it in the dark. Heyo! Christine is awesome. Hold on, I'll turn it around so you can see it. Look at that. Darren made it for me. He's right there with Chucky. Look at that. It's so good, right? He did such a good job. I was totally trying to swipe the camera over, but I could. I know I didn't move the thing. AK Nama, did you win that giveaway? Yay! So that's my sign. Do you love it? It's amazing. I'm a big fat M&M today. I'm cold. I have had a chill. I think I'm getting sick. I have had a chill since like Friday that I have not been able to shake. Also, look at this piece of bittersweet. Oh gosh, look at it. Is that not the most beautiful? Look at how giant it is. It's beautiful. I feel like it glows too, right? All this glows. My office is trashed. Oh no, did I kill my flashlight? I killed my flashlight. Did I leave it on the whole time? I don't have any batteries. What's up, Crumb Shot? I'm not gonna run that until I can get batteries for my thing. Candy corn colors. I know, isn't it perfect for fall, Halloween, whatever we got here? My daughter had a high pony. Oh, good morning, Christy. Had a high, I guess the lighting isn't any better over here. Had a high pony slick back yesterday and she looks so freaking cute. And I tried to do something like that today and I hate it. I think it's because I have a giant forehead and she doesn't. Oh, this is what I was gonna tell you. What's up, Sepsis? I posted this picture of myself on Facebook a while ago, right? It's a cute picture. Got my hair done, whatever. Someone commented, $1 million all green and wrinkled. Do you think that person was talking shit to me? Do you think that person was being mean? I feel like that person was being mean. Good morning, Jeannie's Closet. I didn't see it. He posted it like days ago. I didn't see it when he posted it. I just commented, what? I would like more information. Are you saying my hair is green and wrinkled? Are you saying that I spent $1 million? He's not even a person I know. It's a random person. He's not friends with me. He doesn't follow me. Weirdo. $1 million and green and wrinkled. Actually, I didn't spend $1 million, and I don't think my hair is green or wrinkled. Bitch. I don't know. Apparently, I wanted to go down that rabbit hole today. Okay. I was going to start with the Mackenzie Child thing because why not? I'm doing the rest of my Mackenzie Child on Friday. I think I have to call that lady and see. I bought a store. All right, this is what I want to talk to you guys about. How I bought a store in Rochester. And so now, good morning, Jay Taylor. Now I have to go get everything out of this store. And originally, I was thinking we had to like spring, yes, contents. And then now I guess we need to do it like now. So Steve and Sarah, I'm gonna need you to Hope that she would help as much as she could, but the issue is my trailer is packed full. I do have a small trailer that I could bring, or I could run a U-Haul. I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Okay, let's do this. Mackenzie Child, Courtly check. I need to sell some stuff today. That'll make me feel better about life. Your son lives in Rochester. You lived in Rochester? If you it's an antique store. So do you remember the store that you should eat some M&Ms? I was eating M&Ms this morning and then I was like, I'm a cannibal. Do you remember the store that Tranquil Antiques, that Ho to the Mo and Cherry Bomb Vintage used to sell out of? I bought that store. I bought the contents of that store. I think the shed one, the one that had like all the Christmas. I bought that store. So now I need to go pick it up at some point in my life. I know. And I guess I have to do it sooner rather than later. And Ho's like, well, if you get the boys to come, well, the boys are busy and they have football. I can do it by myself. It's fine. I don't mind doing it by myself. I just need to figure out when. And so I was supposed to go to Rochester or Buffalo on Thursday to see Ho and Cherry, which I still want to do. But I don't know. Also, Cole might go to there's an auction I really wanna go to on Saturday, but now Cole might wanna go to a college visit on Saturday. I don't know what we're doing. We're gonna figure it out. Okay, Mackenzie Child, Corley check tote, 19 by 24. It's a big one. That's what she said. It's a big one. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. I have to call the lady today, but we're gonna figure it out. We're gonna figure it out together. This is running right now. You need to go to Buffalo? Let's carpool. Let's go. Okay, well, so that's the other thing. If I go, I need to brand new in its bag, Courtly check, Mackenzie Child sale on Friday. I need to I'm gonna need to drive like I if I brought my car, the car that I'm renting right now, and my truck, like I'm gonna need a couple vehicles if I don't have a trailer because it's gonna fill. I'm gonna need like a couple trucks to go out there to get everything unless I get a trailer, which I'm not gonna. Today I was like, oh, I can empty my trailer. We're gonna empty my trailer, and it's raining, so maybe I'll do it tomorrow. I hate taking Tuesdays off though. Tuesdays are my favorite days with you guys. His in-laws are a shoulder tattoo. Lives in LA, back shoulder tattoo in Rochester. Rochester has some really great tattoo artists. Stacy, thank you, Stacy. Thank you for your first purchase ever. I glanced in the chat for Stacy. Thank you for being here. I also didn't celebrate go live and sell stuff from there. I should. I also didn't celebrate my I hit 45K and I didn't celebrate, which makes me feel bad because I like to celebrate. Tuesday night, let's go. I'll be your dummy. You tomorrow night? As in Tuesday night? Or I have to call the lady and see if she's even this is my favorite part of the day. Alice, are you asking if I have a Longaberger? Are you telling me that you have a Longaberger? Or do you have Tourette's and you just like saying the word Longaberger? Do you are you bragging that you have Longaberger? It's my favorite part. It's my favorite part of the day. I love that. Okay. If you're asking if I have do I have any for sale? Not today. Thank you for asking. I appreciate you being here. I love you. Thank you for your tip, Tranquility. Um Tranquility's like, you made me giggle. Here's $1. Look how pretty this is. Little quilted that house that we went to last week that I told you that the guy was like, "Hey, I got something." And we went there and he was like, "No, take whatever you want. This is what I got from there." I got a bunch of stuff from there, but look how pretty this is. Is Longaberger's coming back? Because I had a guy message me the other day and tell me he had a whole bunch of Longabergers, and I have never been able to sell those for the life of me. Yes, it's a nice lap blanket. Isn't it beautiful? It's definitely vintage-y old. The colors are really pretty in it, and it's in really good shape, and it doesn't smell bad, which is great. I feel like you never know when you get things like this that they're gonna smell bad, but this is beautiful. Teresa Pro. I'm gonna keep it on my lap since I can't shake this, Teresa, what if you switched your setup to the other wall, the lay back? It goes the whole way. I know. That is, can't get rid of I know, right? I've never been it goes the whole way. I need to just take out a couple, or I need to hook up my light. I just don't like having the light in my face. That was a good buy, but don't worry, because if you like that kind of thing, I have lots more. Different colors and stuff, though. I liked this one. I liked this one. It reminded me of my grandma. I liked the colors in this one, and I liked how chaotic it is. But it's another little and she had some, like, on her dresser. She had some like, they were all over the place in her thing, but, like, little lap blankets, but I'm gonna run this one right now. It's probably I don't know, probably 24 by 24. I don't know. I'll keep this one forever because oh, no, nope. Mel B is like, "I'll take it because it's pretty. Look at that." Even if you just used it as the fabric and remade it into something. Hold on, let me pick this light up and see if this helps. Mel B, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. Mel B. Okay, let's see. Is it better with this lighting? Oh, I guess it kind of is. Is it better like this when I have my light on? Yes. Okay. Yes, queen. My son's girlfriend, she does that to me all the time. She says, "Yes, queen." And so then the other day at the football game, she had one of her little girls from the dance. I like it patched together. I like it patched together like that too. One of the little girls that dances for her was sitting with us, and she loves Cole. Thank you so much for your tip, Pro Sherry. I love you. I hope you have a great day. one of the girls, and she had, like, Cole's name on her face, and they're just super cute. Well, we taught her she had such an attitude, like, her grandfather sneezed, and she turned around and she said, "Can you not?" And I was like, and she's, like, 3, and I said, "You know what we need to teach her? We need to teach her this thing." So Maddie said something to me, and she said, "Yes, queen," and I was like, and so we got the little girl to do that. Oh my gosh. I'm all about teaching kids that aren't mine how to do bad things. Not bad things, just annoying. Like, they're not she's not gonna do, "Is there money in here? Oh, shit." I love when that happens. Look at this cute little thing. Grandpa sneezes are so loud. And she did. She turned around, she goes, "Can you not?" Ah, it made me giggle. She's a cute kid. She loves Cole. All right, these are from like 2016, so not any old money, but hey, I just made $1.35. Hey, we're making money here. Okay, look at this little change purse. Oh, look at how adorable that is. I love it. Good morning, Veeble. So yes, that's what we've been doing. Yes, queen. All right, this little change it has like apples on it maybe or something. I don't know. It's just super cute. I like it. What other little well, when I was a kid, my mom's friends taught me how to balk like a chicken. AK Nama, thank you, AK Nama. Balk like a chicken and juggle. That was what my parents' friends taught me how to do. So, oh, I have some random Wade things over here too. Look, this is a Wade made in England barrel. You know the little figurines? It's a Wade barrel. Have you ever seen one like this? Me neither. You can always go back to the circus if you know how to do that. Facts. I can always have a job at the circus. I can always go back to the circus. You know what's very random? I haven't dated many people in my life, like actually dated. I've had like 3 real boyfriends, maybe 4. 2 of them were carnies. I feel like that says a lot about me. Mm. All right. Anyway, let's sell the Wade barrel. Aaliyah checking in. Aaliyah Beaver. It's Aaliyah Beaver right here. We got a Wade. You dated a carny? I did too. A couple of them. Oh, Melinda, that was so good. I've only dated a couple people. A couple of them, 2 of them were carnies, and the rest were just clowns. Boom, mic drop. Melinda, that was so good. I wish that I would have been. I wish I could have came up with that. That was. I love you for that, Laura K. Thank you, Laura K. Little Wade barrel coming to you, Laura K. The rest of them were just clowns. Does anybody want this purse that I'm just holding on to? It has some paperwork in it. So let's just make sure there's not. Oh, what if this had money in it? Damn. Oh, it has something. Oh, this makes me sad. Is this going to be a note? Oh no, it's going to be like a love letter or something. That always makes me sad when I find these. All right, we're going to look though, because we can't not. Let's see what it says. Might be a medicine list. Connie. That says Forchetta Gula. That for 100% says Gula on it. This looks like it's in a different language. I can't read it. No, look at it. Maybe a recipe. It's very interesting. Well, she was in downtown Rome, so it could have been Italian. What's Italians? Italian people. Here's some receipts. You want to see what she bought? Italian Rome, exactly. Oh, what's this? Rome Federal Credit Union bank statement. That seems like illegal. $400 dividend earned. Bitch. Woo-hoo-hoo. She had some money. Good for you. I love that for you. It looked Italian? Okay, it's definitely in a different language because I couldn't read it. 2017 Altima. She bought a car. Okay. we're going to get rid of those and we're just going to sell the purse because the purse is nice. Little leather handbag we got here. Is there anything else in here I need? What is this? Oh, St. Jude's. St. Jude, pray for us. VIP transportation. This makes me sad. I'm going to put that back in there. You can have that too. So I have to ask, has anybody seen a bank and bankrupt? No, no one has seen. Do you want to go look and see if they're still out there? Do you want to go look and see if we're still robbing banks out there? Sent the invoice for the balance of 79.50 was the original quote, which is what she's asking about. The only deposit around that amount is for this. I can look through again when I get home. The last deposit was 29,000, not 7,600. Okay. Let's do this purse, pin start, and then do you want to go see if there's bank robbers in there? There's no one here today, I don't think. So, what's up? Cherry Bomb, where the hell you been? Where the hell you been? Do you have any Halloween costumes? Funny you should ask. I have hundreds, but not for sale. I wear one every day. I'm an M&M today. I'll sell you my M&M shirt if you want that. This little handbag is running right now. Beautiful handbag. Well, what kind of Halloween costumes you looking for? Because I might be able to part with some of them. I was gonna wear a different one. So confirm we do get her bank records in the purse, or how does that work? No need, sis. I figured it out. I invoiced 29,000 the last time, and the quote was for 37,000. This completes the quote. Okay, Joy Express, KS Designs. Thank you for your purchase. This is coming to you. Joy S. Thank you so much for your raid. What were you selling today? I know I moved it to 11:13 because I was not being productive at home. Joy Express. I just followed you. Thank you for being here. Yeah, you want all the bank records? You can have bank records. Okay, let's go look and see if our bank robbers are still there. Everybody, shh. I don't know who's here today. Sneak out. He's not here today. I didn't see his car. She's not here today. She's here though. I've never met her. Oh, it's still here. Look. There's the bank. And there's the bank robber. I have another bank robber guy to put there, and I'm gonna do like something down the thing. I'm gonna do one like hanging from the ceiling. There's a lady in there. I'm gonna do one like hanging from the ceiling. I'm just gonna keep adding until people see it. No one said anything to me yet. They might have seen it. They might just think I'm a whack job. They might be like, there's some crazy girl in our office now. She keeps hanging shit. She's robbing the bank. I don't know. Also, I put this on my door handle. I'll put a little skeleton and an eggplant. And the guy next door, and he was like, that's cute. You did decorating for Halloween. I'm like, oh no, this is just my normal. No, that's just what I do. I don't know. Not Halloween, but it's okay. Yeah, I'm for sure just a new whack job in the building. It's fine. Nana, fill your life with love. Oh, that's sweet. The box is yours now. Everything is mine now. The box. Whose box? My box? Hey, yo. I'm going to spice up their life. It's my goal. Just make everyone's life a little bit better. Merry Christmas. Oh, look, it's like a cool old little postcard. And it's got a couple little old ornaments with it. I'm gonna run all three of these together. What's up, thrifting sisters? What are you doing? How are you? This is I came to work to hang out with you guys so that you guys could, I don't know, give me life. You're getting all three of these little things right here. Dear Father, please place my card on the Advent angel tree at the National Shrine of Our Lady of the Shows and have missionary huh, KS Designs. Thank you, KS Designs, for saving me from myself there. You have a good day off? I'm glad you're having a good day off. I'm not good at having days off, so I came to work, which is fine. I didn't want to have a day off. I wanted to do shit around the house today. Just as raining for the first time ever. Oh my god, look at these little angels. I'm throwing these away, but look at these. Look at how cute. You need to watch last night's episode of Sister Wives where Marie and her friends painted eggplants. No way. I'll watch the recap on TikTok. I've never watched an episode of Sister Wives. I have, however, watched every recap of them on TikTok, so I know everything about them. All right, let's do these 3 little crocheted angels. Look at how adorable they are. They're going to come in this nice little box. Wonder what she was doing. I feel like she was a good lady. She has stuff from Shriners. She has stuff from St. Jude's. She also has all these angels and stuff. I feel like this lady might have been a nice lady. Maybe I'll look into her a little bit. Which lady do you watch in the recaps? There's one lady that I watch all of her recaps too. I've never watched an episode, but I watch every recap that she posts, and I watch everything about Sister Wives. I can't remember her name. I blacked out there for a second. Did you see that? I blacked out. Carol Swift, you won that giveaway. Thank you so much. I blacked out there for a second. KS Designs. Thank you, KS Designs. Oh shit. I'm going into a Leah Beavers accent right now. Would it be okay? Wow, there's so many people asking today. I have some things in the bite now. So I'm gonna tell you. I'm not one of the people, but I know people. It's against the rules to ask. Okay, I'm gonna snap out of my accent to talk seriously to you. I don't get mad and kick people out of my room when they ask. It is against the rules, and I like to tell people that. Send us more money. We are good with that. Facts. I like to tell people that because I don't want you to get in trouble when you go into other shows, because I do know many other people that will just kick you out instantly for doing that, for asking, because it disrupts the show. It's against the rules, all the things. And I think that, but I don't like to do that right off the bat because I think that most people just don't know and aren't learning. I do have shows in, I have 2 Mackenzie Child ornaments over here. I do have shows usually on Wednesdays where they're like talk shows where it's more like openly you can promote and stuff. And we try to get people new followers and do a bunch of stuff. So non-selling shows are the best shows to go to if you're looking to just shout yourself out. Yes. So the self-promotion, it's technically called, what is it called when you do that to yourself? Oh, the lights just dimmed. It's not spamming. It is spamming, but it's soliciting. Soliciting is against the rules, so you can get in trouble for that. There are in so anyway, look at this little beautiful hand painted little thing. So I like to just teach people that just so that they don't get in trouble when they go into other shows. And I also like to say, because repurposed resale, no, not repurposed resale, over Reworkers Passion, she always says you block your blessings while saying stuff like that. Like you, by doing that, like if you go into a show where someone has like hundreds of people and you do that and they block you, you're blocking your blessings. The best way to gain following is to just be in the chat, just talk, just communicate, just make friends, just be active in people's shows, not just shouting out your show. Also, don't send your shows blindly in people's chats or in people's DMs because people will block you for that as well. I hope that you found that helpful. Yes, you have to grow organically. I like to say too, look at how beautiful this little bird thing is. This is running right now. I don't know what this is made out of, but tin, maybe metal. I don't know. I like to say too, you're very welcome. I like to say, when you think about like your favorite YouTuber, your favorite TikToker, your favorite Instagram model, your favorite people on the internet, very few of those people found overnight success, like maybe 1% of those people. Most of those people grew their platforms organically with consistency, with, promotion, with whatever else they were doing. Glitter Bales. Thank you, Glitter Bales. So it takes time. You want to You want to have consistent. I'm going to tell you right now, even where people like, I always follow everyone that does a pay to promote, but if I'm ever in a show and people like shout out their shows, I've never once in my entire Whatnot career followed someone that shouted out their shows. Never once. But same, yeah. So I hope that you found that enlightening and helpful and not rude or anything. I'm trying to be nice. These are really, really cool, but they're a little ripped and old, but they're really amazing. I love them. Definitely old little Santas. I'm gonna do both together. My M&M top is adorable. Thank you. Thank you. I'm an M&M today. I decided not to be a Leah Beaver today. This whole thing is filled with Christmas ornaments, so I think I'm going to do a whole Christmas show. Oh my god, look at that fella. I think I'm going to add it to my Christmas, and I'm just going to do a whole Christmas show. Because this is all Christmas ornaments. This is like a little foot thing. Oh yeah, I do have chocolate in the buy now too. All right, we're going to add this over here. I have 500 Christmas ornaments. How about a Mackenzie Child? How about a Mackenzie Child ornament? Do you hear that? I feel bad. I'm trying to be quiet today because people are probably off from work today and I'm in their house. So I'm trying to be quiet. Chocolate bars are fire. I bought 10 boxes. Oh shit, I gotta pay her for those. I bought 10 boxes of chocolate bars for my 50-hour sale. Okay. This is a Patience Brewster Mackenzie Child little bunny ornament. Look at how adorable this is. Don't drop it, Christine. Patience Brewster Mackenzie Child ornament. Adorable little bunny. Has its butt tag. Yes, I am going to do a 50K 50-hour 5,000 item 500 giveaway show on Monday the 27th, whatever I get to first. And it is I'm trying to get to 50K before my 3-year anniversary, which is October 31st. And I would like to, isn't that so cute? I am going to need 2 cases of Celsius. Yeah, 50 hours straight. But I think that I can sell 5,000 items before I get to 50 hours. I think I can sell 5,000 items in like 40 hours. Stacy Shops, thank you so much. That's coming to you. ATOS with a raid. ATOS, let me, so I think that if I do this show, ATOS, thank you so much. Everyone getting this giveaway, and go follow ATOS. That's another good way to get a shout out is just raid people. You can always do that too. I always shout you out and follow you if you raid me. If you, what was I saying? Stacy. So I think that I'm gonna load the bin. I'm ready to. I have like, what's up, Allie? I have the. I'm gonna load the bin. I have Ho's gonna come hang out with me. I think I'm gonna have like hundreds of things in the bin. I'm gonna have a bunch of wades to run. I'm gonna do sudden death for some. I have a ton of jewelry. Like I have a bunch of stuff that I'm gonna run, and I think that I am gonna be able to hit 5,000 before I get to 50 hours, but maybe not. Or maybe if I just am consistent over the next couple weeks, I can get to 50K before I get to 50 hours. Either way, Monday, the Nurse Nancy, I had a dream. And you're in it. I was teaching the girls the other day that every time because one of the girls was talking about her dad. I think so, Cherry Bomb. One of the girls was talking about her dad and how this girl messaged her dad and was like, I had a dream about you. And I said, I'm going to tell you right now, that's not the truth. I said, that's what people say when there've been like no contact with someone and they're trying to sneak back in. They're like, oh my God, I had a dream about you. It was so crazy. It made me think of you. That's a lie. She did not have a dream about your dad. And she was like, I know, I told my dad to block her. She's crazy. And I was like, yeah, well, so I was teaching the girls a little bit about some grown up manipulation tactics. I said, that's not the truth. That was just an excuse. Just like the birthday, like, happy birthday. How you been? Nope. Nope. No, thank you. Look at this little blanket. This is cute. What is this? Another like little lap blanket or something? Yes, I extended my rental for a couple more days so that I can hopefully come out there on Thursday. That is the plan. I need to take a couple days off and clean my I really wanted to get my garage done, but this is running right now. It's always the Merry Christmas. Yeah, Merry Christmas, happy birthday. Oh, happy Festivus. Let me air all my grievances with you. This is running right now. Thank you so much. Teresa, bro. Teresa, bro, that's coming to you. That's just how they try to sneak in. They don't really want to talk to you. See, I went on that little tangent. It's such a hard thing to decide if I want to be the person that just lets people share or that doesn't let people share because I feel like every time I do that, people leave and they get mad at me. But I'm not trying to be rude. Maybe I'll just start ignoring people. Christine, don't you hold the record for the longest show and whatnot? Not the longest show. I broke the world record for the most items auctioned in a 24-hour period. That was 2 hours ago or 2 years ago. I don't know if I still hold that. But I think I would be curious to know what the longest show ever has been and whatnot, because I would like to break that as well. Maybe I'll reach out to somebody and ask, what's the longest show ever recorded on whatnot? And can I break it? Look, I found 2 rosaries. This one's like a wood one. But yes, that show was a 24-hour show. So the world record for the most items auctioned in a 24-hour period was 1,000 was it 1,468 or something, and I was able to do 1,750 or something like that. But I wouldn't know the first way to ask about that. I know. So I'm going to maybe I'll reach out to someone and see if they can tell me what the longest show is. Because I know that like Joe Hollywood's gone on for days before. That was a fun show. His has got to be over 30 hours, I would say. I've seen him on for at least a day and a half. He might be close to 48 hours. All right, this is running right now. But I never mind. These rosaries are running. If anybody likes rosaries, this is a pretty like wood one. You're gonna get both. I think that I don't know. I was gonna say something rude, and I don't want to be rude. Log home junk. Thank you for your first purchase ever. Eggplants in the chat for log home junk. Not rude so much as just not admiring. What do you observational. I was going to say something observational. How about this beautiful little grandma angel? She must have been a grandma. I think it's funny. I was talking to my kids about this the other day too, because we were talking about people who don't have kids. And I was like, because I've always told them not to have kids. And I think I say that more as like a cautionary thing, not that I actually don't want them to have kids. And I was like, Cole's going to have kids. I said, yeah, well, Cole is 100. So Cole is going to like become a doctor, and then he's going to get married, and then they're going to be together for a few years, and then they're going to sit down and plan it out and decide to have a child. I said, he's going to be a grown up and do it the right way. Um, but I said I would be kind of bummed if both of them actually listened to me and didn't have children, because I want to be a grandma sometime. I would like my brother to have a kid. I have nieces and nephews, but most of them live far away. So this is running right now, little grandma angel. Look how pretty she is. It's so hard for me to be consistent with work. I know. That's why I also try to give people I try to give people not the benefit of the doubt, but like to give you an out when you have a full-time job and we have other things going on and this is just like a side hustle. You can't get that mad at yourself like for not having the whatever that you expect, because you have it truly helps. Thank you. Because you have so much going on. You have to focus on other things too. So with someone that like this is their full-time job, even as my full-time job, I said that to Cole yesterday. I'm sorry, my brain is all over the place. We went to dinner last night and Maddie was talking about how she didn't want to go to work today. And Cole's like, mind you, she does for work what she loves, and I said, I know. I said, Cole, I do for work what I love, and there are many days that I don't want to go to work. I said, I absolutely love my job. It's my favorite thing ever. I'm blessed and thankful to be able to do it. That doesn't mean I want to go to work every day. It's still a job. I know I am talking quiet because I feel like I'm bugging my neighbors today. It's still a job and you still have to work, and I get that she's a dancer and she gets to do it's still hard work. She still comes home with freaking blisters on her feet and her calves hurt and she can't walk and she's dancing with people she doesn't know, and she like it's still work. It's still doing things, and he'll understands. He's still young. Okay, I'm gonna run both of these. You're gonna get this little doily and you're gonna get this little I don't know, I guess you could use it as a pot holder, but she had it on a nightstand and had stuff on it. Okay, nobody on that either. Sometimes I just want to be lazy. Exactly. Like today, I had to force myself to get out of the house because I very much wanted to just sit on the couch and watch TV with Cole all day, but that I can't do that. I can't continue to be not productive. So here I am. You're my first true inspiration and whatnot. I listen, absorb wisdom. Thank you so much. That's so nice. I appreciate though your kind words. Dancing is not an easy job. And I think he understands that dancing is not an easy job. He just doesn't understand how she hates going to work when it's what she loves to do. And it's, he'll learn. Okay, look at this copper tin. Look at the lions on the side. Look how pretty the lions are. It's a little, is it brass or copper? What was this say on the bottom? X292 Moth Edge Design India. So it's copper, right? So let's run this beautiful Kappa-Backs. It does not need to be for 30 seconds. No, and she's a ballerina too. So that's like she's dancing on her tippy toes. Her feet hurt every day. This is running right now. There's the beautiful lions on the side. Look at that. But I don't know. He's just being a brat. He was a brat yesterday, and Maddie was getting really, and I appreciated Maddie's like face when he was talking because he was like arguing with me. Teresa, bro, thank you. And not actually arguing with me, but like disagreeing with everything I said. And then finally Maddie was like, she was, ew, stop. And I was like, thank you. Stop talking. I said, you're starting to sound very spoiled and it's unbecoming. So stop talking. And he did. But he, some days, is a little bit, what is this mug? Oh, what was this? Woodstock? We got a little Woodstock mug. Look how cute that is. He's on a wood heart. Let's do the little Woodstock mug. This is running right now. Look how cute he is. I love him. He's a boomer. My son is totally a boomer. He is such an old man. I love him for it, but sometimes he needs to be checked. Laura K. Thank you, Laura K. All right, let's do a couple more of these little wades that I have. Big Ben. This is a wade made in England right there. So if you don't know what wades are, they're the little things that used to come in red rose tea. Well, they made other things like this. This is a little like a teapot one. So we're going to run this little teapot one. This is Big Ben. And it's bigger than like a wades are like this big. It's a larger size. Wade made in England, so they're porcelain. Little porcelain Big Ben. I would probably put a flower in it. But I don't know. You can do whatever you want with it. I have a 13-year-old argues with me every time I make him leave the house. Yeah, so I feel like my children don't argue with me. They don't fight with me ever. I feel like anytime we argue, it's intelligent conversation back and forth, which I can get behind. Can't live. Thank you, can't live. That's coming to you. But sometimes he doesn't know when to stop. And he does know when to stop, but he chooses not to stop. I think that's his issue because he's smarter than that. He knows when he's pushing me to the point where I don't want to talk to him anymore, but he doesn't stop. And my ex used to say that arguing with him is like arguing with me, and that's the truth. Like having a conversation with him is like having a conversation with me. It is a guy thing, right? But like every time I talk to him, I like if he thinks the argument last night was talking about what I needed done at the house and how I got him this massage chair, and the deal with the massage chair was that he needed to move the couches and stuff out into the road. And so then he was like, "Well, I only get 1 day off a week. This is my 1 day that I can get." And I'm like, you can still do things on your work days. On days that you have school and football, you can still do other things when you're an adult." So I was like trying to explain to him like, "Okay, so on my 1 day off, I still have to cook and clean and take care of you and do other things. Like you don't when you get older, you can't just take a day off all the time. Like that's fine. If you don't want to do things on your day off, if you want to take your 1 day off, I love that for you. You sit home and relax and enjoy your 1 day off. But that means that the other responsibilities that you have to do on your work days. That means tomorrow when you go to school all day and you go to football all day, when you get home, you have to clean your room or you have to do the things on your work days if you're going to take that 1 day off. You need to manage your time so that you can get everything accomplished that you need to do. You can't just use the excuse that this is the 1 day off that you get. And he just was arguing me. And then finally, and it was all about taking the couch to the curb. Like it was not like a big thing. And then finally, Maddie was like, gave him that look, and then he stopped talking. This is a Rolls Royce, Wade. Veterans car, 1907 Rolls Royce Silver Ghost. That's cool. Oh, I feel like this is like a special one. 40 out of 50. This is a Wade made in England. Weekly conversations with your daughter. Exactly. So I'm everything that I do for them. Oh, my light turned off. There it is. Everything I do, like every conversation that I have for them is just to prepare them for the real world, right? I know I would have never known this was a Wade either until like if it wasn't marked. But there are some really cool different Wades that I didn't know existed. Um, right. And my issue with Cole too is he's very smart. He's smarter than I am. So if I continue these conversations too long, he will talk circles around me and he will win. Like I will concede every time because he is smarter than me. But he doesn't know he's book smarter than me. He's a street smarter than me because he's still a kid. He doesn't understand things. Can't live, thank you, can't live. So he needs to learn how to because he's so intelligent, sometimes he forgets that he doesn't understand real like how to live in the real world. You still need to learn and need to listen to your mother at some point. So it is a battle of wits, and it is tough sometimes. And he doesn't argue with me. We don't argue. He doesn't combat me often, but when he does, it's an endless conversation until one of us concedes, and it's usually me. And last night was him. So and then today, when I came out, I said, "I'm not getting anything done. I'm going to go to work for a little while." And he said, "Okay." He said, "If you go to work, I'll clean my mess in the living room. I will bring the table to the curb and I'll put this in the dumpster." And I was like, "Thank you." So I didn't even ask him to, and he said he would do it. So we got through to him. Appreciate that. Uh, all right. Look at this beautiful thing. She does exist. Hi, Jill Bro. Jill Bro, I wasn't going to do a show today because I wanted to get stuff done around the house. This is running. Thank you so much because I really need to get my like office set up ready for my big show. And I wanted to work on that today, but it's raining and I didn't want to be bringing things in and out of the house in the rain. So I too smart but knows nothing. Exactly. I used to tell him all the time, and this is you can call me a bad mom if you want, but I used to tell him he was the dumbest smart kid I've ever met because he would make the most ridiculous like choices, and I'd be like, "You are by far the smartest person I've ever met in real life. You're the dumbest smart person I've ever met." Teresa, bro, thank you, Teresa, bro. And I used to say that with love because he would make ridiculously like stupid decisions. Like I know you knew that wasn't the right thing to do. Like why did you do that? Or the incompetence, and I don't handle weaponized incompetence well. I don't think that I he will not grow up to be that man. Okay. So anytime he gets into the mood where he can't find the fucking ketchup or he can't remember where's, and I'm like, "You're not going to be that person. I'm not going to wait on you. You're going to figure it out. You're not going to play stupid so that I do stuff for you. Like, we're not going to use weaponized incompetence. If there's something you legitimately need help with, I will help you. But you're 17 years old. You know where the ketchup is." Like, "Oh, there's no ketchup." Yes, there is. Well, there's no ketchup in the fridge. Well, where do we keep ketchup if it's not in the fridge? So if we ran out of ketchup in the fridge, where would the ketchup be? Like, I'm not gonna get up. You're gonna figure it out, or you're gonna eat your shit without ketchup. Like, we're not gonna like those. And that's a very small example, but that's something that comes to mind right now. And he doesn't do it often, but when he does, it's very we have that we have that conversation. Um, some people are smart with no common sense, that too. This is another Wade. Wade made in England, and this one has like a rhino on it. This one has a rhino on it. How do I lower this so that the lighting is a little oh, never mind, I shut it off. My daughter and husband can never find anything. Yes, and I think so I shared that story the other day on my TikTok about the women that were standing behind me in line at Mackenzie Child talking about how she set out her husband's breakfast because she was gonna be gone until 9 AM, and he wouldn't have known how to feed himself if she didn't make his breakfast, and then he called her because he couldn't find a spoon, and he was yelling at her because he couldn't find a spoon for his breakfast, and then the other woman was talking about how she couldn't buy anything. "Can't live, think you can't live," and that she had to have her sister mail it to her because yeah, absolutely, absolutely not. Absolutely, like, that's beyond you whatever you've created in your household to make it so that you are that I can't. I was like, "You I don't even I don't feel bad for you at all because clearly that's what you have accepted and started this entire thing, but my son, I'll be damned if he acts like that." Oh, hell no. My kiddo will be valedictorian this year, but needs step-by-step instruction with everything. Exactly. So it's very it's very funny. Yeah, and you know what's crazy is I shared that story on Facebook, and then the amount of women in my comment sections, like, um yeah, so here's the problem. The amount of women in my comment section talking about, like, how they, um like, "Oh, my husband could never, we've been married this many years." That's amazing, I'm very happy for you, that's not what I meant. It's like when you say not all men, but it is always a man, right? Like, I'm not saying just because this is my experience that I've heard this multiple times that every relationship is like that, that's clearly not the case, I'm not generalizing everything, but you like, like, question you, like, "Okay, I'm really glad that that's not you, but it is the case for so many others, and it's a cautionary tale. Do not build that type of relationship. Do not allow that type of behavior for their whole life so that when you are in your 70s and you want to go with your sisters to a sale, you have to get up at 3 o'clock in the morning to make your husband breakfast and he doesn't know where the fucking spoons are. Like that's you created that. You did that. You allowed that. Like that my whole point with that is if that's the type of relationship that you want, that's great. But if you that's not what you want, don't do that. Like don't make that that's so crazy to me, right? You like this so much. I love you. Look at these fancy gloves. I don't know, but I also guess what I was raised by women, like my grandmother always said to like since I was a young girl that I to take care of myself and to make my own money so I never had to depend on anybody else and I apparently took that too seriously. And I bet those people exactly moon sky. I was somewhere the other day and this man was staring at me and like grunting and laughing at the stupidest shit and doing and I was like you you have a say in the world right now. Um, anyway, I gotta get back on topic. We're off topic. I don't even know what we're doing here. I have friends with those men. Exactly. But the wives don't listen. I love that for them. They shouldn't. Let's do these. Look at these fancy gloves. These are very fancy. From Jeanette. I love that. Look how fancy these gloves are. Isotope gloves. So again, if that's the type of relationship you want, then by all means. But I think that it is. I love Amelia Bedelia. Um, I did. I took. I loved Amelia Bedelia books. I can't believe you're old enough to know what Amelia Bedelia is. Teresa, thank you, Teresa, bro. I took my grandma's advice very literally. Well, that's like my father. When I got a job, when I got pregnant, and my dad was like, "What are you gonna do?" I know, me too, cherry bomb. I've been waiting for it. My dad was like, "What are you gonna do?" And I said, "I'm gonna get a job." And he said, "Where?" And I said, "Lowe's." And he said, "You better fucking run that place." And then like 3 years later, I was running that place because my dad told me to. And I used that in my interview to go to SMTP, which is Store Manager Training Program in North Carolina. They asked me why I wanted to do this, and I said because my dad told me to. Straight face to a panel of middle-aged white men. I said, because my dad told me to. And they were like, what? And then I explained the story, and obviously it had some more merit and background and whatever else. But legitimately, I did exactly what he told me to do. He told me to run that place, so here I am. I'm in charge now. Bree wanted in front of the gut. You're wanted in front. Bree, what? Bree, they want you. Oh, this is pretty. Michelle and Perry. Look at this little swan. I don't know. They want you apparently. Look at it's a little um. What is this? Lusterware? Little lusterware swan. Stop looking at me, Swan. I guess sometimes I take things too literal. I don't know what I'm even doing right now. I'm not doing a very good job selling. I'm just talking, which is okay. It's kind of what I wanted to do today. Ooh, look at this old bottle. It's like an old ink bottle. Should I put stuff in it? What else do we have in here? Oh, we got a Big Ben. I should do a miniature show. Look at this guy. That is cute. Look at this guy. Little pin cushion. Look at their little butts. Look how cute they are. Of course you should. Exactly. When I'm having a day or whatever, I get on and I talk to you guys. So here I am. I'm just going to talk. And if you guys want to buy stuff, awesome. And if not, that's okay too. We can just hang out and complain about life. I'm not complaining, actually. I just want people to make better decisions. Moonlighting. Thank you, Moonlighting. I want people to be happy. And I think that it's like when I offered to pay for all of my, sometimes I do need to vent. When I offered to pay for all my friends' divorces, it was literally just because, not because I wanted them to get divorced, but it's because I wanted them to be happy and they were so unhappy in their marriages. I will pay for your divorce. Don't stay. Go be happy alone. It's fine. You can be alone. You're having a day and you needed to be here. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad that I can be as was it the original Genevieve. I'm glad I can be support for you. This is another Wade making. Oh, this one has a broken handle. This one has a broken handle, so we're gonna put it with something else. We're gonna put it with Trafalgar Square. Where the hell's that? All right, you're gonna get both because this one has a broken handle. So you're gonna get 2 for 1. Yes, therapy sessions. You're gonna get both of these little baby Wades, made in England, running right now. This one is perfect. This one has a broken handle, but that's okay. They're gonna come together because broken things need love too. If we've figured anything out. Can't live. Thank you, Can't Live. That one is yours. Tomorrow is going to be here, do you want me to do this other? Can I come with you for the next 2 years when I get my pet? Yeah, so that's the other thing. And I think that is the biggest. Did you know, One Nerdy Mama or anybody? Um, love me, say that you love me. I love you. Thank you for being here. Did you know that they said that the divorce rate would like triple if we offered need me. Did you that if we offered healthcare, if we offered universal healthcare, that the divorce rate would like triple? And that is very sad to me because that just proves again how many people are married to people that they don't want to be married in. Um, Thank you for sending me vibes. I appreciate you. I need them. I'm accepting your healing vibes. Doesn't surprise me at all. It makes me sad though, because I was talking the other day to my kids. We were talking about health insurance, and I said I was going to get into a lavender marriage with someone that had health insurance because I need health insurance. And I was thinking about other people that I know that are in marriages because they need health insurance, and that's very sad to me. It makes me very sad that that the government has admittedly said if they offered universal health care that the divorce rate would triple, and our divorce rate is already what, 60%? How can you triple from there? Like it would get that much worse. All right, here's another Mackenzie Child Patience Brewster little ornament. Brand new in its package, has its box. Look, he's waving to you. Look at how cute. You're married to your corporate job because of that. That's the only issue with working for myself is that I don't have health insurance. Years to get divorced because of health insurance. Yep. I believe that. That's the only reason that I almost married my ex was because he had good health insurance. And I used to tell him that too. He used to get very discouraged when we would talk about like what he could bring into because he had 5 kids and he paid a lot of money in child support. And I was like, you make a good living because you pay so much in child support. He only brought home like
$150 a week or something crazy because New York State is crazy with health insurance. Jill Bro, thank you, Jill Bro. But the amount of hundreds of thousands of dollars that he saved because he worked for the state and he had basically free healthcare for the kids. You have 5 children. He had his ex-wife on his health insurance and him. The amount of money that you save just not having your kids, at least one of the kids went to the doctors once a week between shots and sickness and surgeries and broken arms and everything that happened. The amount of money that you save by having that health insurance is hundreds of thousands of dollars. That is huge. Jill Bro, thank you so much. That's coming to you. So I used to have to remind him of that because he would get like down on himself about not being able to bring more to the relationship when really that was huge. He didn't bring it to me, but in general into like his children's lives or whatever. I didn't marry him, so I didn't get health insurance, but I told my BFF we should be leave our husband married. You should. I'm gonna marry Ho or someone for health insurance. I waited in my divorce so that she wouldn't get my kid's last name. Ha! Ha. I love that for you too. I love that for you. I Someone made a video the other day. You want to be invited to the wedding? For sure. We'll have a whatnot wedding. It'll be amazing. This is a cool old green bottle. I don't know what it says on the bottom, but it's old. It has a red top. Be Bethel Bethel something Jesterol mug. No idea. It says something. It's cool. Cool old green bottle. You always carry insurance for your family? I always carried insurance for myself and my children's father. Are you throwing my hat in the ring? Nicole, thank you, Nicole Renee. Always had health insurance for the children, and now he does not. So I have just been paying for everything because health insurance in New York State is ridiculously expensive. It was like $1,700 a month. Um, and at this point, I was like, well, I'll just risk it for now. And if we need healthcare, so like Cole needed a shot, and I took him. I needed something and I just went, like we'll just pay for it. It is stupid. It's stupid and sad. And that's why people die instead of getting healthcare because healthcare is so expensive. So people just die. Today's been a very depressing bit of conversations. Okay. Is there anything else that you want to see? Go take a look at my buy it now. See if there's anything in there that you would like. I hope you enjoyed whatever it is we did here today. I love you. I'll see you tomorrow. I'm going to do a real show tomorrow because today I'm going to pack everything. I still have to pack everything from last week too because I didn't pack everything from Friday's show. Thank you for your purchase of the candy bars. I love you. Move to Florida. I love you too, Moonrise. I know I'm going to, I don't know where I'm going to move eventually. I don't plan to move or want to move. I like being here. Um, I'm going to sell the bittersweet tomorrow. I want to get my flashlight because I want to show the glow on it and my flashlight's dead. So I'll try to remember batteries for tomorrow so I can sell it tomorrow. Thank you for your purchase of the candy bars. I love you. How big? I am 5'9". Just kidding. You're wondering about the bittersweet. It's not a vase. It is a bittersweet dish, and it is about, I would say, 10 inches tall. It's very big. Um, the vase, but you're lovely. I love you. Thank you. You're lovely. Huge, Tom. I have to go. Maybe I'll go to the antique store because I have to go to the accountant. So I'm gonna be out that way anyway. We'll see. It's already 12:20, and I have to pack a lot of stuff. And I have a mess everywhere. You can't even walk in here right now. Look at this. You can't even. I don't even know how I'm gonna pack things when I can't move an inch. But I'm gonna try to pack everything from this side first, and then I'll put this stuff up there. Huge, Tom. Huge. Thank you for your purchase of the candy bars. All proceeds of the candy bars go to my son's girlfriend's dance studio. Um, Feels right. Looks like your house. I know. One of the guy next door came in. He was like, "Do you have enough space in there?" No. But here's the thing. I'm like a goldfish. I will grow to the size of my space. So if you put me in a bigger space, I'm just gonna bring more stuff in it. Like if it's not a sense of like all of this will just be spread out amongst a bigger space. If you put me in a small space, I will expand to the space of that I have. If you put me in a bigger space, I'll just keep expanding and just fill that space even more. So not 5K, but you understand. What? Yeah, bookmark. Yeah, bookmark that show. Thank you, Cherry Bomb. Bookmark my 5K show. 50,000 followers, 50 hours, 5,000 items, or 500 giveaways, whatever I get to first. I am going to, my goal out of that, I think that I can sell 5,000 items in less than 48 hours. I'm going to try to sell 5,000 items before I get sleepy. So I think I'm gonna do it's gonna I'll run for 50 hours if I haven't gotten all the other stuff done. But I think that if I actually put my mind to it over the next couple weeks and load things into my buy it now and prepare and clean and organize and get ready for the show and I run fast and I don't talk so much, that I can sell 5,000 items in less than 50 hours, way less than 50 hours. So but if not, but if I reach out to Whatnot and they tell me that the record for the longest show on Whatnot is 48 hours, then I'll run for 50 just to break a record. I'm gonna do that from my house. Also, it's cold in the room that I'm gonna do it in, so I'm gonna need some heaters. And Soda. I'm gonna do whatever. If they tell me I can't, I'm gonna do it twice. If you need help, reach out. We can all help you. I love you. I'm gonna need lots of help that day. I'm gonna need motivation and mods for sure. I did buy 10 boxes of candy bars to sell on that day. I'm going to preload. I started preloading stuff if you want to go look. There's not a lot in there, but there's a couple things. I have some cards in there. I got some special cards coming. Darren made me some special things. I love you. Thank you. Darren made me some special things. I don't know if they're going to be here in time, but he made me some squishmallows and some other cards. So that'll be exciting. Mod for you if you need. Thank you so much, Bird Hoops. I'm telling you, you guys just all just prepare yourselves for the day and just come in different shifts because I mean, I'm sure I'll have Cherry because she's always here and thank God. And then and Ho, thank you, Christy. But eventually Cherry will like have to tend to her children and can't just give me all of her attention because she has to be a grown up and do other things. So she'll have to, yes, Chris. So then, or go to bed. Like normal people will have to go to bed. So like night shift will be a thing. Thank you, Jem Shoy. I love you. You already facepalmed them enough. I'm busy. Thank you so much, Bree. Bree, just emotional support. You don't need to actually, just be here. Thank you. I love you guys. See, I knew you had my back. I knew you'd have my back for this. All right, I gotta go do some stuff. I love you. Thank you for making me feel better and being here with me. Y'all are wonderful. Um, where are we gonna go? Let's go to someone I don't know. Let's go to the Glass Farmhouse. Never seen them before. Let's go check them out. I love you. Have a good day.